All that time spent at home the last couple of months has some people realizing they may have an addiction they didn't know about before COVID-19.
This morning, in the final part of a Rebound KC series, I looked at what the road to recovery can look like and the one thing that makes treatment nearly impossible.
Is it 100 times more difficult if I say, listen, I can beat this, I don't need any help? What's the difference?
Well, because you're still in denial, yes. Because if it wasn't an addiction, you would already beaten it. If it is addiction, join the team, because you're going to need a team to get better.
Dr. Doug Weiss is the president of the American Association for Sex Addiction Therapy.
We're not going for short-term Band-Aid stuff.
And has spent decades helping people fight these fights.
So I've been 34 years. I don't know too many people who've ever done it by themselves and said, hey, I had a porn addiction and I just quit it totally. 5 years ago, I never talked to anybody about it. I just stopped, just doesn't happen.
The hardest part for new addicts may be giving up control of the fight. Here's Tom Langhofer, pastor for Recovery Ministries at the Church of the Resurrection.
I think our human nature is to try. We want to be in control. We want to fix it ourselves. We don't want to be vulnerable and even admit that we have a problem.
One man told me over the phone about becoming aware of his alcohol addiction during this pandemic. He says his family was vital in beginning his recovery.
I don't know if I'll ever forget this, but, my mom looked me in the eye and, she said, what's going on? And I told her, and I looked her in the eye and I said, what's the next step? Let's do this. What's the next step? I'm open to it. Whatever it is, let's go.
Shame, undoubtedly, will be part of recovery, especially at the beginning. First Call is a local agency that provides 24/7 help to people struggling with drug and alcohol addiction. In this video on their website, they ask the question, what if we treated people with cancer the way we treat people with addiction?
What happened?
What happened? I'll tell you what happened. He's weak. That's what happened.
Susan Whitmore is First Call's president and CEO.
It's a health issue, and there may be moral components to that in terms of behaviors that result and things like that, but it doesn't help to focus on the moral aspects of it because it doesn't help people get well.
Because it's not just health that's the goal.
The first word that popped in my mind was freedom. And if you have some freedom over something, that means you can deny yourself of it, whatever it may be, and you can reach the goal. You're one more step closer to freedom.
There are multiple places in Kansas City for people struggling with addiction, both new and longtime addicts. If you need help right now, you can call the First Call KC Crisis Hotline. That's the organization we mentioned just there in that story. It's 816-361-5900, that number at the bottom of your screen. It's available 24/7. For more resources, including ways to connect with all the counselors mentioned in this story, go to our website, kshb.com, and look for this story. Again, our goal is to connect you with resources that you need to rebound from this pandemic. Social, emotional, physical, financial, we want to help. Head to kshb.com/rebound for more information. And if you have questions, call us on that hotline number or send us an email.